Here's an example of subtracting rational expressions. Just like with adding rational expressions, you have to have a common denominator. If you look at these two denominators, obviously they're not common. This is a binomial, this is a trinomial. But let's go ahead and factor this trinomial and see what that denominator looks like. If we factor x squared minus 7x plus 10, the factors of 10, let's put the x and the x in there. Factors of 10 positive that add up to a negative 7, so they both have to be negative actually. We have to use the 5 and the 2. Negative 5 and negative 2. That way they add up to negative 7, but they multiply together to give me a positive 10. Alright, so you can see here's an x minus 5 and here's an x minus 5. But I also have this x minus 2 here that also has to be represented in our least common denominator. So we will use both factors, x minus 5 and x minus 2, as common denominator. We're subtracting. Alright, x minus 5, x minus 2. So if you notice this second rational expression, my denominator did not change, just factored it. So the numerator is not going to change. I still have 4x minus 3. Now let's deal with the first one. The denominator, original denominator, was x minus 5, and you see my common denominator has both factors there. What changed was the factor of x minus 2 multiplied by x minus 2 in the denominator, so I have to do the same thing to the numerator. My original numerator was 3, so it has to be multiplied by x minus 2. Alright, so now you can see the denominators match. Now what we're going to do is actually subtract. Let's put them together under one denominator. X minus 5, x minus 2, and I'll distribute in a minute. 3 times the quantity x minus 2, and I'm subtracting this whole denominator. Whoops. Alright, we are subtracting this whole second numerator, 4x minus 3. It's really important that you put that in parentheses because you are subtracting both of those terms. You're subtracting 4x and you're subtracting negative 3. So if we distribute in the numerator now, 3x minus 6, distributing the negative is a negative 4x plus 3. That is a very common error that students make. They'll forget to put parentheses around that second one. Alright. Now combining like terms in the numerator, I've got 3x minus 4x is a negative x. My constant term is negative 6 plus 3 is a minus 3. The denominator is still the same. X minus 5 times x minus 2. You can leave your answer like this, or you can factor that negative out of your numerator. If you pull negative out of both of them, it'll look like that. The opposite of the quantity x plus 3, distributing the negative would be negative x minus 3. Either answer is fine. The second answer is factored, but either answer will suffice.